Howdy, 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 my beautiful Libra. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Libra, for October 2021. So if you find any tarot cards that resonate with you in this weekly reading today, darling, be sure to let me know in the comments below how the cards resonate, because that's how I keep up with you, Libra. As well, if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, I would really appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and I always appreciate it when you do that extra step, Libra. Keep in mind as well, darling, I am just a man reading some tarot cards to you, Libra. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the tarot cards that resonate, leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. I believe tarot cards are just here, Libra, to give you some food for thought, perspective to consider, never making choices in your life, Libra, because it is your life to live, not mine, darling. As well, Libra, it does not matter what you identify as, whether it's he, she, they, them, anything inside or outside of that spectrum, darling. If these cards are going to resonate with you, darling, they're going to resonate with you, darling. So keep that in mind. If you want to book a private personal reading, hold up here. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, Libra, as well, be sure to check out my website, SimplyVelca.com, darling Libra. So let's just jump into your tarot reading, as I'm just apparently in shambles, darling. My flowers are just like not behaving, honey. Let's see what's going on here. But first and foremost, Libra, you already know the drill. We got to do a little bit of a little vibe check, darling. We got to do a little bit of a tarot forecast and see what's going to be going on, and just the general direction of where things are going to be going for you, Libra, this week. So we kind of have a better idea of what we can anticipate, darling. So we have the, girl, am I losing my voice? We have the Temperance card stepping forward for you, Libra. So the Temperance card is all about balance, right? It's all about, which is something we just thrive on, darling. But it's also a card of patience, waiting things out, paying your due diligence, Libra. So when you see this Temperance card here, it's almost as if there's this sense here, Libra, I get of where I keep hearing emotional closure with something. So I'm not sure what that really means for you guys, Libra. I'm not even sure what it means for myself, being a Libra Scorpio cusp. So it's just like, definitely, if there's been some type of emotional uproar in your life, or just sense of like something that hasn't been fully addressed, something that you haven't received closure to, Libra, is what I feel. Definitely anticipate, something coming up with that this week. Perhaps someone's going to be reaching out to you that you needed to have a conversation with. Even for some people, it may be this sense of fulfillment, right? Having something, finally seeing something all the way through, Libra, and that just gives you some sense of emotional healing. So let's continue on with this. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is kind of what it is. It's this sense, Libra, of where you're doing your due diligence, you're really working hard at something, and it's kind of showing really with these cards, Libra, that whatever it is that you've been tending to, whatever it is that you've been nurturing, Libra, it's you're putting your whole heart and soul into this situation here. You're really wanting to see this to the other side. You're really wanting to see really just like the fruits of your labor, darling, right? It shows to me just like how much you guys really care about this situation, and like how much it just really means to you, Libra. So this could be I feel like it could be like 50-50, Libra. Some of you guys is going to be about some type of relationship in your life, platonic or romantic, family, darling, work related. But for the other half, it's going to be some type of sense of accomplishment. I really won't be surprised, Libra, if we see like a 10 of Cups in your reading. Admittedly, we have the Empress card. This is our card, darling Libra. And then we have here the Knight of Cups coming in here. So Libra, I definitely want to say, the reason why you're being asked to have patience at this time with this Temperance card is quite literally because it's like, I see you guys continually working hard at this, Libra. This has probably been a long-standing thing that you've been trying to just have come into fruition. I feel like I even said this in your previous reading, where it's just this sense of where you guys were just really, you've been putting your heart and soul into a job, or, some type of passion in your life. That's really what it is. It's like some type of passion in your life, Libra. And it's just like, you've been wanting to see this all the way through, something that you feel personally that is just like, you can't imagine or conceptualize your life without having this accomplishment, without getting to this point in your life. Maybe for some of you guys, it's in regards to business success, or reaching a certain financial goal in your life. And I feel as if like that's kind of where the I always say with the Empress card, Libra, it's a card of character development. because the universe, what, all the hurdles that you've been having to jump through, the hoops and hurdles, jumping through, over, dealing, all that stuff, Libra, it's all kind of focused in on the same Seven of Pentacles, what it is that you've been working on. So it's like, maybe, for example, for you Libras, it's this sense of where, let's just say that you've been wanting to, I don't know, I always like to use YouTube as an analogy. Let's say you really wanted to just make it in the world as like a YouTuber, and it's just like, you've been working every single hurdle that you've been going through. It's like, it's almost as if the universe is just throwing a bunch of trials at you, and so like really challenging you with like your commitment towards this, being like, all right, do you really want to be a YouTuber? Do you really want to be an artist? Do you really want to be a writer? Do you really want to have your own business, Libra? It's those things where it's just like, you've been really trying to have this come into fruition for your life, Libra, but these trials, these situations just have made it really hard for you to get to this accomplishment. I see here with this Knight of Cups here, something coming in. It's, I'm not saying this is going to be a sense of where it's like overnight success, darling, because that's just not reality, right? It's like, I may have some lovely flowers here, darling, but I'm not always about sunshine and rainbows, right? It's like, I feel as if you guys are going to be making some leeway in this regard, and it's going to be coming into the shape of that Knight of Cups. So let's start getting some clarifiers, Libra, in regards to this. Let's see here. I want to do this one. The Tower card coming in here. So definitely nice change of pace. This is one of the few times, Libra, I am actually pretty happy to see that Tower card for you guys, because it's like, I kind of see this as just like a period of struggle coming to an end based off of whatever this Knight of Cups is bringing, whatever this Cups entails, Libra. Let's see here. We have here the King of Swords. This is our energy, Libra, the air energy. Sword is air energy. And then we have coming in the Queen of Wands. Very fabulous dynamic, Libra. So I really want to say, I see very powerful opportunities coming for you guys. It could even be, because I just heard this coming in, you could even be making a very powerful networking connection, and someone that could really help elevate you in whatever that, that Seven of Pentacles is for you guys, right? As I was talking about, I feel as if for many of you guys, this Knight of Cups is really going to be that blessing, you catching that break that you've been really working hard on. So it's just like, well, right now you're just feeling beaten and bruised and just like extremely fatigue trying to get to see this all the way through. Whenever you have this Tower moment coming in here, it comes in based off of that Knight of Cups. So I just see this as like, maybe you ended up getting scouted, darling. Obviously it's going to depend on what your main objective is for your life at this point. It's whatever you've been really working hard at, right? So I just feel as if you get seen by the right people that can take you to the right places. I feel like that's how the best way to summarize that up, Libra. I have a sneeze coming. Ooh, darling. I kept my mouth closed. There's nothing came out, thankfully, because I would have sprayed all over my cars, darling. That would have been cute. So we have here the new moon in Aquarius bring love into this situation, as well as the what is this card? The Seagull card. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. It's very interesting, Libra, because it's almost as if like, through all this accomplishment, again, it's just showcasing to me just like how emotionally invested you are in this situation, Libra, because it's like, through that Knight of Cups, through the success starting to happen, through this, really catching a break, right? Through making that important connection that takes you to the right places, it just like unlocks something in you. It's like this sense of where it's like you've been acting so tough, or not acting, you've been so tough, Libra. You've been really seeing this through for quite a long time now. I wanted to say years, maybe it is years for some of you Libras, working hard at this thing, because it's just like, again, you can't conceptualize your life without this. And once it actually starts happening for you, Libra, I just get this huge sense of just like release of emotions for you guys. And I know, like, for this reading, this timing of it, it's going to be happening right when Saturn, with the whole Saturn retrograde. Definitely look it up, because I'm not no astrologer, honey. But that's when, during this whole time for Saturn being in retrograde, it's just been a lot of lessons, a lot of just really deep shadow work, essentially. And so with Saturn returning, it's going to be a time of really just powerful blessing. So it's kind of interesting to me, Libra, how this is lining up so perfectly for you guys. So let's see what's going to be coming in for you guys, what you don't see coming. Queen of Wands, again, following through. So I didn't even touch on the Queen of Wands in this portion, Libra, but the Queen of Wands is, again, kind of what the energy that you have been exuding anyways, right? for whatever that seven of Pentacles is because like the Queen of Wands follows her passion and she lets her passion, what is in her heart, drive her and inspire her. The Death card coming in here, like, can we just appreciate where it's just like you have the Tower card, now you have the Death card. Something ends with the success, Libra. So, and I feel like, again, that's why I kind of see this as a period of struggle ending. Five of Cups coming in here as well. Yeah, it's just like this period of struggle ending. It's like once you make it out onto the other side, you're going to be able to just start reflecting on like just the journey that got you to this point, Libra. Maybe you haven't even really been able to appreciate your journey. You haven't been able to stop and smell the roses, Libra, because you've just been in this constant fight or flight movement, trying to just really just survive, darling. We have here the 10 of Pentacles coming in here. So on that Queen of Wands, so it brings forth a lot of success. Very much so. Like, I just see a lot of success, Libra. I see a lot of success, especially if your main objective is something with financial. Four of Cups here on that Death card. And then we have the Page of Pentacles coming in here on that Five of Cups. So again, it's just this sense of like you get reached out to. I really do feel as if some of you Libras end up getting scouted or just make the right connections, Libra. Because again, it's like this sense of like, once this new energy comes in, it's like it's pulling you out of this period of struggle and putting you in this new place. And so it's definitely just a fabulous start to y'all's reading, Libra. Definitely be on the lookout for networking. Make it a point, Libra, to get to just get yourself seen in any way possible. Right, if that's your goal, of if other people are invested or could be involved in your goals, whatever it is, Libra, because I just see a lot of success in that way. And meeting you having a very high potential of meeting the right people that take you to the right places, as I was saying. So giving these cards to Miss Aretha Franklin and Barbara Walters, darling Libra. Let's get into your spirit guide and ancestral messages for this week. We have here the Eight of Cups stepping forward for you, Libra, as well as the what is this, the Justice card, our card, Libra. During Libra season, you got this last week as well, the Justice card. So and then we have the Three of Pentacles, Libra. Can we just appreciate where it's just like, again, like you're always leaving something. You're leaving, in this case, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups can be fulfilling to other people, but that Eight of Cups just isn't enough for you. You're trying to get to that 10 of Cups, right? And so, again, you're leaving this other old situation, your current, and I do feel like it's your current situation, Libra, where it's something that's like, you're making ends meet, you're getting by, Libra. And then our energy comes in here with this Justice card, Libra. And this is where we start feeling our most empowered. Something puts us in this place of being our most empowered. And Three of Pentacles, this is the card of collaboration. This is the card of working together, right? Again, even with this card in the artwork of it, it's like, as I was saying beforehand, where it's like I was getting the sense of you meeting the right people to take you to the right places, to give you the right opportunities, Libra. This card really is encapsulates that energy, Libra. So definitely, this is kind of just, I keep on hearing like, hold the faith, Libra, hold the faith. We have here, nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So if you guys have been just going through that period of struggle, which I saw many of you guys with that Empress card, obviously, with those struggles, just know that, Ladybug card, darling. I can't, Ladybug has a personal spiritual significance for me, and I feel like for many of you as well, Libra. But this card says, this is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all the good things in your life. So Libra, I know you're in a period of struggle right now. The cards even are capturing that energy and just telling you, just being like, hey, like, something recently may have just like bad happened before you turn on this reading, darling. You may have just heard some news, may have gotten a notification on your phone that's just like, just another stress on your shoulders that you're gonna have to deal with at some point. It's really coming to an end. Don't treat whatever is happening right now as like the be-all end-all reality for you. Your story is definitely about to get so much better, Libra, and the cards are reflecting that you have such good fortune coming towards you. And again, like, I just feel the need to say, like, some of you guys are just going to be seen by the right eyes, or maybe it's just a sense of being seen by many eyes, but I feel like you meet the right person, and then you just take it from that sense. It's just like, this right person just gives you that sense of opportunity. So, it just lets you know the sense of Libra, just like how how potent that energy can be. Five of Wands coming in here. This is the struggle we're talking about. Ace of Swords coming in here, as well as the Eight of Cups coming in here again. Yeah, so Libra, you guys are a bit how would I want to put this? It's like during your darkest period, Libra, I feel as if like whenever you get this, like, I hope this doesn't like add an extra level of stress for you guys, Libra, but I get this kind of narrative of where it's just like you end up like waking up to some bad news. You end up dealing with something, just like another thing placed on your shoulders, and that just really puts you into this place of like wanting to just spiral, wanting to just like give up, wanting to just like call it quits, darling. And I really feel for you guys, Libra. It's like right after that fact, that is when you're about to catch a break. That is when that person comes in. If you continue putting yourself out there and you're open to receiving new communication, Libra, that is when help comes in and pulls you out of that dark place and gets you out of that Eight of Cups again, right? And even in this artwork of this Libra, I feel as if that would be like the person coming in here that you don't see coming, because you see even in this card, well, I guess it doesn't really reflect it too well, but this person is just like dealing with their issues, and then they don't know right behind them is going to be someone that, while it looks a little bit shady, darling, but I go along with it, Libra, that helps you out. With that Ace of Swords as well, that's, that's that card of new creative endeavors coming in for you. I feel as if you guys, many of you Libras, are about to step into a very new journey. So you guys really just need to push through, even when it, and I know it's much easier said than done, darling Libra, but it's just like when you have that next thing stacked on your shoulders, that new stressor placed on you, just know your spirit guides are just letting you know, Libra, that it's just like, hey, like, your story, like something else is like something's going to be coming up in a much more positive light after the fact to help bring you out. Remember that mutable moon, nothing is set in stone. So the bad news or the heavy news that you might be experiencing or hearing about is not going to be your complete reality. Right? It's not going to be something that you're going to have to deal with for too much longer. All right, Libra? So now, darling, let's get into the social portion. This is what I'm most interested in for you guys, Libra, because I do just feel, again, that you guys are going to be meeting the right people. Like, I just get this strong sense that some of you Libras are going to be like seen by somebody that's like that's either important in your field or what have you. Six of Wands, darling, come on now. Six of Wands, my favorite card outside of the major arcana. This card, Libra, is the fame and fortune card, right? So it just is like, I really appreciate this, like that card coming in here, especially with the messages that I just been saying, darling, because it's just like, darling, if you get scouted by the right people, and it's just like, again, I don't want to say it's just like, I don't want this impression where it's just like one singular person. For some of you guys, it's just is getting noticed by a lot of people, Libra. We have here the Three of Cups coming in here. Celebration, darling. Come on now, Libra. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So I feel as if this is the energy, like this person that I've been sensing. We're tapping into this energy, Libra. And it may be more than just one person. So again, you may have just be receiving like a lot of fresh new eyes on you, Libra, that really add to your kingdom, add to like whatever it is that you're building up towards, Libra. Like, I feel like we're just tapping into this person that, helps bring forth this good news, helps bring forth this abundance, these blessings to you, Libra. So let's see here. What are their intentions? We have here the Queen of Swords. So again, yeah, I get the sense of where you're going to feel a little bit skeptical initially when it comes to this energy. You're going to be in the state of just feeling very on guard, feeling as if you very much so survival mode, Libra. Two of Swords coming in here on that Three of Cups, and then we have the Four of Wands. So again, when I was just saying distrustful energy, darling, I mean, you look at this, they're embracing, they're kissing, darling, but they have that dagger right there. And I know that sounds like comes off as really aggressive, but that's just the nature of the Necronomicon and their artwork. But it's like you're going to be a little bit on guard with this energy. Maybe it's some of you guys, you're just like, oh, this is too good to be true. Maybe you're waiting for the ball to drop, Libra. But the Four of Wands, it's paired with the King of Pentacles. So it gets you to your goals. It gets you to what it is that you've been wanting to accomplish, Libra. And this person just really takes you to those places. The thing I want to say for you, Libra, is you have to be careful about that Queen of Swords energy that you're exuding, because while I do see them kind of coming in during this time for you, darling, I am always going to be speaking best case scenario, darling, right? Because I'm just an optimist. But you have to be just be more, like, I just really feel the need to stress, just like make yourself as open as possible, make yourself as vulnerable as possible, obviously still protecting yourself, Libra. But it's just like when energy comes in, when communication comes in, take it wholeheartedly, receive it wholeheartedly. And just, even with the Ladybug card, it's just like that card itself says, just like you accept the good things coming in for you. This is the time. So be willing to receive all the good things. Be willing to receive those good things in terms of this person communicating with you, Libra. So it's just like, it's very powerful stuff, man. Very powerful stuff, Libra. So yeah, darling, that is the weekly tarot reading that I have for you, Libra. Hopefully you found some cards that resonated. If you did, let me be sure to let me know in the comments below. And if you want to book a reading with me, it's next to my social medias, TikTok and Instagram, being SimplyVelca. My website is SimplyVelca.com. Again, Libra, remember that. And hopefully I can connect with you sometime in the near future, Libra. I love you so much. Bye.